Hi everyone, welcome to Psychic Consultant. This is Agatha. Welcome to your love reading for January 2016. I just wanted to say a quick message to all of you at the beginning to say that they are quite specific this month, the messages that are coming through. So if the story or message doesn't resonate with you for your sun sign, please do check out your moon and ascendant because they are quite specific, the messages. So if it doesn't resonate with you, do check those out. And if not, then maybe this month there isn't something for you. But I'm pretty sure that if you check out all three, then one of them is definitely going to have something there for you. Thank you so much for all your watches, likes, subscribes, comments. It means a lot. Do like, subscribe and comment as much as you would like, and I'm really glad that I'm helping you all out with these readings and I'm really enjoying them. So lots of love, and here's your reading. Hi Libra, welcome to Psychic Consultants. My name is Agatha, and this is your love tarot reading for January 2016. I'm going to lay out a row of cards representing you, a row of cards representing your love or love interest, and then a middle section representing your relationship as a whole. So, representing you, we have the Devil. The light is reflecting on the cards, but I will show you the cards, so don't worry about that. The Devil, the Moon, a King of Swords, and the Empress. And for your love, we have the Knight of Swords, the Sun, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. And then I will lay these face down and we will turn these over later, representing the relationship. Okay, so for you we have some interesting cards. So what immediately jumps out, you have two of Major Arcana cards, and I have to be honest, slightly kind of dodgy Major Arcana cards. So we have the Devil and we have the Moon. So immediately what I'm getting is that you are not trusting your love. You fear deception. The Moon can be a card of deception. You fear deception, and this is making you feel, you become very clingy and attached and addicted and addictive and needy and not behave very well, and it's all because of fear. You know, there are two things in life, basically. There are two driving forces, love and fear. That's it. I don't believe in evil. There is only love and fear, and fear is a very powerful thing. Love is creative and fear is creative, but fear is just a lack of love, and it is like light and dark. And that's kind of the way that it works. So you are allowing your fear to drive your decisions and your thinking and your way of being rather than your love. And what happens is you are met with a very aggressive and cutting energy and words that you really don't want to hear. And that's kind of, good. That's a good thing, because you've got to learn. It's like when you're like looking after children, you ignore bad behaviour, and or it's like, you kind of learn, you learned what happens. It's like bad behaviour doesn't get good things. So if you're, and it's not like it's bad, but it is. It's kind of like if you're operating from fear, you're not going to get love, basically, and that's a lesson that you're getting. So you fear deception. I mean, it could be that there is some deception going on. We'll see, but that doesn't mean that you have to behave. It just doesn't matter because whatever is going on or isn't going on, it doesn't mean that you have to behave in a very. It's like you're very clingy and very annoying and just really you're getting overly attached. And attachment just kind of kills love. It's like you want to chain yourselves together and chain yourselves to this fear. It's like, come and join me in this fear place where I'm worried about everything and the world is unsafe and we don't really know what's going on. I mean, the thing is, I think you probably don't really know what's going on, but you're not with them, but you're not approaching it in a very positive or very helpful way. You're just getting clingy and annoying. You're not behaving. You're not asking them. You're not really aware of what's going on. But I think, so that's kind of like at the beginning. I think you do ask them though, because you've got like the King of Swords here, and you're like, oh, okay, I need some answers. And they do. There's a lot. So what's interesting here is that I feel like there's some kind of conflict going on, and there's lots of words getting chucked back and forth. Lots of kind of strong words. You coming at them with some strong words, though. Because you are the King of Swords and they're the Knight of Swords, it's like you are actually just going, okay, you're being quite cutting, but in a more stable kind of way. It's more it's coming from a place of knowledge, not knowledge, a place of wanting real knowledge and not just reacting. But they're being pretty reactive, but they are in kind of two different places. So they're reacting more. This is reaction, and this strong words is more to your kind of devil behaviour. And it is like you're being a bit of the devil on their back. You're kind of not. You're feeling upset and worried, and you're taking it out on them basically, and they're not liking it. But mirroring your moon position, they have the sun position. So I always take this as a kind of balance. So it's like this deception and this fear that you have, they have the opposite, which is like faith and truth and light and the sun and exuberance. And so what's really going on, there is balance. There is balance here because your moon is balanced by their sun, and your King of Swords here is balanced by their King of Wands. So you've got this. There does seem to be a lot of stability between you two, at least up to this point. There's balance. It's like this in the center, in the big chunk of you, or could just be like the center of the month. There's balance. But then towards the end of the month, you move into some kind of like abundant territory and feeling and creative, very secure, quite feminine, very strong feminine energy. And for some reason, they then have this Nine of Swords, mental anguish, worry. They've got some issue. Though I do feel that this has been the cause of their. You've been aware of this. This is why you're like worried about some kind of deception, because there was some. I think there is something going on with them that they're not sharing. And this is carrying on. Like, this isn't going to be made available to you in January. But and I think this is what you're going for. You're like, oh, you start asking them questions, and they're just kind of like, oh, no, everything's okay, and they're just meeting you in this kind of balanced place. And you do, you kind of are believing that everything's okay, and everything is okay. But there's just, I mean, it might come out that, I think it's kind of, it's up to you really, but it's just, I feel like they really want to hang on to this thing that they're hiding, and you have to be, okay, I got it. In order for you to get from them this thing that they're hiding, you have to be the Empress. So you have to be nurturing, secure, not this, not clingy and the devil on their back, not nagging and difficult and not trusting and not acting from fear. You have to stand in yourself, and you have to come at it from love, ultimate love. This is kind of like motherly love. And if you stand in that way and you become receptive to them opening up, then they will open up. I'm interested to take the centre cards just for a little bit of clarification. So for the cards representing your relationship, we have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yes, so you both need to chill out. This is the the thing. What I'm getting is that there's something going on with them that they're hiding, and they're kind of like pretending that everything's okay with this Sun card. This is what they're kind of, or maybe they're kind of being optimistic. It's a card of optimism. They might be being overly optimistic with it, or thinking that if they just kind of go with it, then it might go away. But I don't think it will. But it's not as bad as they think it is. And it's like a problem shared is a problem halved. And maybe they did do something a little bit dodgy, and that they're worried that you are going to that you're going to leave them, or you're going to react badly if they tell you. But you're not going to. You won't. And as long as you maintain this kind of like Empress Mother, unconditional love energy, nurturing energy towards them, it will all be fine. And I think they're making probably a bigger deal out of it than they need to. But they're avoiding it. They're just avoiding it. They're just pretending that everything's all fine. And you know this, and that's why it's mirrored by the moon for you. Because it's like there's something else going on, and this is all about the subconscious and something going on that's you're not necessarily aware of. But the basis is this Ten of Cups. So you have a very strong, good basis for your relationship, and there's like the two of you standing there, and this kind of rainbow of emotional fulfillment that represents you, and this is the basis of your relationship in January. So it is strong, it is secure. But it's just like both of you do believe, especially at the beginning of the month, that you need to both just chill out and take a step back, and that's good. So I'm getting that as a very strong advice card. In the middle here, we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. So I think maybe the Hierophant is that either you or you both collectively, or be your idea to go to somebody for help. It's like maybe it's connected to this issue that's going on with them, or maybe it's just that you're not communicating very well. You're arguing, this King of Swords here, this Knight of Swords, like maybe coming up against one another, and you feel like, okay, we've got to go and talk to someone about a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a professional. It could be a friend, or just a strong figure, or even a book, or some kind of thing. But it's that I feel as though you're going to help them out with this issue that's going on with them that you've been sensing. Or it will just be that a strong figure is going to help you. And then, we have this Queen of Pentacles, so it is good. There is a lot to celebrate, and there's a lot of affection that they do have for your relationship, because they hold it as a prized possession, your relationship, and don't forget that. And it is a very strong, powerful thing, and I do feel like you will be helping them. You in a way, you kind of have to take a step back from yourself and not be so reactive as you have been, and maybe you've got to like take control, and really it'll be really good for you. It's like coming into your own, and really stepping into this nurturing, non-reactive, and powerful, creative, receptive as well person that really helps them out, and that you're the one that they can lean upon for this month. Okay, I'm going to take an outcome or kind of clarification card. See what comes up. This one. Okay, yes, so the Two of Pentacles. So it's all about balance this month. And as I said, we do have these balancing cards in here. So it's like the moon and the sun, kind of two sides of the same kind of thing, balancing out. To king here and king here is like balance. This is this 10 of Wands is a good rounded card. So it's that you've got to give and take are the words I'm getting. So it's just like you've got to kind of and I think it's going to be up to you to keep it flowing, and just let things move in a natural way, and not be too reactive, not just like stop or hold on to things and stop it from moving, and don't. It's like, I feel as though you have your fears about what's going on really make you react. I feel like it's going on already. It's like when you come into the month, you're being this like devil, being overly attached to them. And this is what I'm getting, is that you've got to move from, these two cards are like kind of opposite in relationships. So this is like a card of attachment, and this is this is the Devil card of attachment, and this card, the Empress, is the card of like unconditional love, like motherly love. And it's like you've got to get somehow from this attachment to this unconditional love in order to get what you want, in order to find the truth. And not be chained, you see, and keep things moving. Not let yourself be chained, and let things move freely, and this will free them up, and then to communicate with you in a much better way. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Thanks to everyone that subscribed, and if you like this, please do like. Do subscribe if you haven't, and you'll get my videos as they're uploaded. I will be doing another love reading for next month. I also do twin flame readings I will be uploading. If you would like a private personal reading, please do email me at agathapsychic@gmail.com. Otherwise, I shall see you next month. Have an amazing January, and lots of love.